What happens when the heroes that we know, the gods that we believe in the very reality no longer is enough? What happens when a new threat arrives, not to destroy, but to prove simply they are the answer to every challenge? This is the story of the Shadow Ogre. It begins not with a thunderous roar, but with a silent ripple across all of existence. A being named the Shadow Ogre had arrived on Earth. In an instant, the omnipresence of Dr. Manhattan shattered. With a mere glance into the eyes of a stray cat, he was placed under a conceptual delusion. He thought he saw the future where he could win, where a flaw existed in this new being, and in his deception he believed the lie. He saw a solution in a powerful fusion, the godlike strength of Superman, the endless rage of the Hulk, and the unstoppable adaptation of Doomsday. He gathered these titans, their faces filled with fear and confusion, and begun the ultimate act of desperation, forging a single perfect weapon to stand against the end of all things. From a swirling vortex of energy, a new entity was born. They called him Oblivion Prime. He stood tall, glowing with cosmic power, confident in his inevitability of victory. But across the ruined cityscape, a dark figure appeared. In the distant rooftop, this was no fusion, this was the Shadow Ogre himself. And he had came to demonstrate his power. With a look of disdain, he watched as Oblivion Prime began his assault. The battle begins. Oblivion Prime throws a punch so powerful it shatters the constant of time. He was moving faster than light, stronger than any force. His powers increased with every single blow. But the Shadow Ogre stood still, absorbing every attack. He was learning. And in that same impossible moment, while Oblivion Prime was still in motion, the Shadow Ogre was already on the other side, charging up a single punch, a punch that was a cosmic instant, would be felt by every god and constant in all of existence. The blow connected. It was an absolute truth of finality. The fusion was shattered. In the flash of dark energy, Doomsday, whose entire being was to return back from death, was disintegrated. His existence unmade. Superman and the Hulk were thrown back through reality like broken playthings. And Manhattan, genius, who saw it all, was left on his back, consciousness leaving from his very soul, begging for mercy. With the final contemptuous look, the Shadow Ogre turns and walks away. His work on the battlefield was done. He walked to a mountain, his wild hair transforming into long, powerful dreadlocks. And from a newly formed throne inside, he begins to plot.